Welcome back, folks, to Farm Sim 2022. We are here. Let's kick a tire. We're on our new land. Today we're going to do something a little different. Let's move the bike, first of all, because we're probably, it might be right in the way. Let's just go put it over here in the parking lot. But I'm going to introduce you guys into landscaping, since we need a house desperately bad today. All right, so what I'm thinking is, I've been looking at options. We're in here on the market menu. We'll go into construction, and you can do a lot of things in here, including changing the land and whatnot. We're gonna go over to farmhouses because that's what we want, and we're just gonna take one of these cheap ones. We can make it better later, but right now we just need a cheap, good old house where we can save, do our save point, and we're gonna want to make it pretty close. So we're going to take the toggle snapping off, and there we go. So now it's gonna we got it on, and I want it on so that it squares itself up super nicely. I think we're gonna try to put this house right under these trees. Give us as much. We need to get as much room out of this as we can. I think that's probably good right there. Does that look pretty good? That does, in fact, look pretty good. So, this is going to be the beginning of our farm here, guys. Oh, also, I need to get off this land if we're going to do some landscaping. It does not like it when you're standing on the land. We're going to go over here now, and we got to think of what we want our farm to have for a base. And there's a lot of different options, and I think we're going to do this concrete one right here, this one I have highlighted. And I know you're thinking, well, you got a field right here. Well, this is going to be where we have all our sheds. This is our main farm operations. We do not want this actually as a field. We just want the land to go ahead and, you know what, we'll put some grass in front of the house. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Hopefully, this doesn't cost me a stinking arm and a leg. We're going to put that right here. Perfect. Well, just like that. We'll have some grass right here. In fact, we'll go over just a little bit here. There we go. And now I think the rest of this, to be honest with you, let's be careful we don't wreck anything. Let's make sure our camera angle is straight. And we're going to do... Oh, man, I think this is going to be quite expensive. Oh, but you know what? We need to do it. So let's go down. I'm trying to be very careful on the outline. We have a tree in the way here, so let's go ahead. I want to angle it out a little bit so that if it does angle, it'll go out. There we go. See, it pops in a little bit. All right, let me get this outside angled up. We actually do have this edge over here. We can't get any over farther because it doesn't want us to build too close to that field. Normally you can kind of do this trick where it'll kind of work, but it's not doing it. So anyway, we want to the beauty of this map too is we want to make a driveway. And this is where we're going to put our driveway. And this map is nice because it actually lets us make a driveway. A lot of maps will not do that. Let's make a little curved area here, like you're coming in. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Just like that. We'll clear up this grass that's right here. Oh, and you can see when it goes in a tree, it does some freaky stuff. So try to stay out of trees when you're doing it. Now, hopefully we have enough money just to get this all filled in right now. I think we probably do. Looks like we're gonna, yeah. And maybe we could put a shed, but I don't want to waste any money right now. We don't even have nothing to put in it, but at least we have an area to work with now. This is gonna be super handy. So I'm thinking here, guys, there is a couple things that we could do that would help us with decorations. Kind of actually want to put a couple trees in. And I know that sounds crazy. Oh, these are only $10, and they kind of look pretty cool. Let's do that. Put a splash of tree right here, and a little happy accident here. But we can do other things too. So if you guys look, we can do plants. I think we're just gonna do some grass. Let's see. The grass is so expensive in this game. I've never quite figured that out. All right, so since it's super expensive, let's not make any mistakes with it. All right, and we just totally made a mistake with it. We'll fix it. Let's go little right there. That part of the house looks fine, but I did mess up. So I would normally not have you guys with for this, but for some of you guys might not have done this before. So um, probably a good idea if you guys are with for this. And actually, let's do a little walkway right here. Oop. Actually, we could make it just a hair bigger. Actually, that's perfect. Like that. So it's not too bad looking. I think just to offset our property cost, maintenance cost, we're going to put in a gas station daily income thing right here. So it's a little generator that'll generate a small amount of money for us. It's only 600 a month. It's not like we're getting rich. We're just trying to offset the cost of owning the land. Let's go back in here because now I want to have that walkway actually come up here. Let's get the right one. There we go. Let's have it come up to our like little propane tanks, and it just looks kind of cool actually. This is kind of a different episode now that I think about it because you guys are kind of seeing kind of how we get how we're building stuff. You can also, I don't want to do this, but you can actually raise the land in big chunks. So you can either raise it, soften it, level it, make it one level, or you can raise and lower right here. And I don't want to do that because I don't want this to be flat and it does cost money. We don't have we'll be super efficient with our money here, folks. Later on, you can see we can even do some bridges and some really cool stuff that we're getting into. I'm kind of trying to look just for some cheap, uh, cool decorations that aren't going to cost very much. Ooh, that's one of them right there. Where is the overlap end? Ooh, right there. Can we put it back here somewhere? Oh, that'd be cool. Maybe not by the gas, actually. Maybe I can find a place. Yeah, we'll put it right there. That's kind of a really cool little deal. But I'm just gonna take a peek and see out of all these little cool little mods if there's anything cool that we can put up. Oh, I definitely want one of these. All right. I'm starting to waste a little bit of money, but I feel like it's worth it. And I think we're gonna build our first little cheap shed here. It's not really much, but we could get our bike into it. I think, right? I think our bike will fit into that. Yeah, it totally does. Let's back out. Bike fits in there. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at them buns of steel on this fella. He must work out. Now that that is all done, I think what we're gonna do is a couple contracts came up that sound super reasonable for us. And of course, we still don't have a tractor, so we're going to have to borrow the items. But let's do cultivating on 141. And I think we're going to do some on 108 as well. All right, so over here, we are pretty close, obviously, to the shop. So let's grab this. And the cultivating is going to be a little different than plowing. So let's get over, where is that field? 141. Oh, we're right next to it. And you guys will see, um, oh, wow, that thing didn't like hooking up right away. All right, let's go. And it looks like we got to go this way. Sorry, car. And maybe go through this little area. Oh, can we not? Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, good. All right, so We're not too far away. And I will say it, this does present some challenges for us in the future of not getting too big of equipment that doesn't fit on everything that we do. You can see even this guy is kind of a little bit of a pain. So we got to be really close to this field. Oh, it's right in front of us. So this is, instead of plowing, guys, cultivating, uh, this is what I would call a ripper. It does a similar thing. It just doesn't go quite as deep. Let's find a spot where we can get into this field at. Let's go right here. And you can see 141. And what was the other field? So it's up there, 108. But you will see this should be a lot quicker process. It's shallower. It's the same as plowing. You're just not going nearly as deep. All right, so let's go ahead. You can see we are starting. Yeah, there we go. We are going now. And it leaves, obviously, crop residue. So it looks a little different, but essentially you're doing two very similar things here. And we're going to have to be careful about that ditch when we do this one. I found a way into the field here, guys. Might be a slight problem with trying to get into this field through the driveway. I don't know if you can see right there. It's not real big. It may not show good up on YouTube, but there's a big tree in the way. Look, an entrance without a tree in the middle of it. Shallow cultivation like this still does take a lot of power out of the tractor to use, and it is still a little bit on the slower side, but it's not nearly as slow as plowing. That takes much longer. With field 141 done, we are over to 108, and I'm thinking this is as good a time as any for a speedy up bit here, folks. We have brought the tractor back. We have the 2 fields completed. And let's get back a little bit of our cash. Let's go up here to where they are. And that is awesome. We're back up to 6 grand. It isn't a whole lot. But really, hey, watch out, fella. Really do want to go ahead. And in the next episode, maybe, just maybe, we could try to get a tractor. So I will see you guys next time, folks. I'm heading to bed.